Welcome to question number 9, the last question of the question paper. It's integration. Let's see how we can answer these two questions. So we've got 9.1.1, we also have 9.2. So we are given to integrate negative 6x to the exponent of 2 plus 2 divided by x minus 3 to the exponent of x dx. So what we can do here, we can just separate everything and integrate individually. We can just have the integral of minus 6x to the exponent of 2 dx plus the integral of 2 divided by x dx minus the integral of 3 to the exponent of x dx. So we're just going to apply rule 1 here, which is going to be negative 6 x to the exponent of 2 plus 1, which is 3 divided by 3, plus here we're going to apply rule number 2. Then it's going to be 2 into the ln of x minus, this is going to apply rule number 3, which is 3 to the exponent of x. Divide this by the ln of 3 plus c. Let's clean this up a little bit, especially this one here. So negative 6 divided by 3 is giving us negative 2 x to the exponent of 3 plus 2 into the ln of x minus 3 to the exponent of x, all divided by the ln of 3 plus c. And that is our first question, 9.1.1. Okay. 9.1.2, we're going to do the same thing. What are we integrating? We're integrating x plus y multiplied by x minus y dx. So first and first here, before you can integrate, remove the bracket. So what we are going to do, we're going to apply the FOIL method. X multiplied by x is going to be x squared minus xy plus xy minus y to the exponent of 2 dx. So what we're going to end up with here, we're going to end up with x squared minus y squared. And then we integrate with respect to x, so that means y is a constant. So the integral of x squared, is going to be x to the exponent of 3 divided by 3 minus the integral of y squared. Be very careful, it's not y cubed, it's going to be y squared multiplied by x, because y is a constant in this case. And don't forget your constant of integration, which is plus c. That is our 9.1.2. Simple and straightforward. Looking at the last one here, they say the sketch below, it shows the shaded area bounded by the function of g, which is defined by this is the graph, and the axis between the points negative 1, 2, and 3. Determine the shaded area bounded by the function g between negative 1, 2, and 3. Show all your calculation. Great stuff. Now, before you rush into substitution and what's not, just write this whole thing in integral form. So what we have negative x to the exponent of 3, very important, negative x to the exponent of 3 plus 4x to the exponent of 2 minus x minus 6. You are integrating this with respect to x. Okay, now let's put in our boundaries. 2 is the bigger number, so it goes up, and then we have negative 1 here, it comes down here. Very much important. Yeah? And then you integrate what's inside, and before you can do the substitution. So the integral of negative x cubed is going to be negative x to the exponent of 4 divided by 4 plus the integral here is going to be 4x to the exponent of 3 divided by 3 minus the integral here is going to be x to the exponent of 2 divided by 2, and the integral there is going to be minus 6x, and you are integrating this between 2 and negative 1. And then what's going to happen now is substitution. We're going to start by substituting 2, so I'm just going to put in my square bracket here and have negative of 2 to the exponent of 4 divided by 4, plus 4 into 2 to the exponent of 3 divided by 3, and then you're going to have minus into 2 to the exponent of 2 divided by 2, minus 6 into 2, minus, and then you subtract 1, you put negative 1. Now we're going to have negative into, then you're going to have negative 1 to the exponent of 4, divide everything by 4, minus 4 divided by 3 into negative 1 all to the exponent of 3, minus open bracket negative 1 divided by 2 to the exponent of 2, minus 6 into negative 1. Yes, very important. And then you put the whole thing inside your calculator, and then you will find that the area is, if you can just give me yes. So when you put the whole thing into your calculator here, let's call this our first area number 1. Yes, this is our area number 1 here. So the first area that we have, it's this one. You put it in your calculator, the way I did it, it's going to appear to be negative. Why is it negative? Because of the area is below the x-axis. So that's the whole thing behind the negative sign. It doesn't mean that we have a negative area. It just simply says that the area is below the x-axis. So you can just write it as a positive value, negative 11.25 units squared. But if it's negative, but just write it as positive, because of the negative sign just only indicates that the area it is below the x-axis. So we have area number 1, there it is, and then we're going to find area number 2. So area number 2, I'm not going to start from the beginning by doing the integral, but what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go straight into substitution because I've already integrated this. So my area number 2 is going to be this whole thing here, negative x to the exponent of 4 divided by 4 plus 4 over 3 x to the exponent of 3 minus x to the exponent of 2 divided by 2 minus 6x. Now our boundaries is going to be between 3 and 2, so this is going to be between 3 and 2, and then you substitute, you do the same thing there. We're going to start by 3, so let me just put my square bracket here. So that means I'm going to have negative into 3 to the exponent of 4 all divided by 4 plus 4 divided by 3 into 3. So yes, so this is going to be 3 to the exponent of 3 minus 3 into 2 to the exponent of 2 divided by 2 minus 6 into 3 minus open bracket, then you're going to have negative into 2. We're putting 2 now, so 2. Be very careful when you're doing this kind of substitution. They can be, yeah, we can tend to make a lot of mistakes. Just be very careful. So you're going to have 2 to the exponent of 4. You divide everything by 4 plus 4 divided by 3 into 2 to the exponent of 3 minus 2 to the exponent of 2 divided by 2 minus 6 into 2. You put the whole thing in your calculator, and then you find that your area number 2, according to my calculator, it is 7 over 12, or rather 0.58. So let's just write it as 0.58. So the area here is 0.58. The area here is 11.25. Now what do we do? The question said we must calculate the total area. So the total area, it is equals to area number 1 plus area number 2. What is area number 1? It is 11.25 plus what is area number 2? It's 0.58. And then again, the work of a calculator here, you put that in a calculator, you get 11.83. Yes, 11.83. So units squared. And that is just it, guys. We did from question number 1 up until question number 9, which is the end of the question paper of paper 1. We'll be working on paper 2 in our next segment. Thank you very much for watching up to this point. Bye bye.